Live at TFNN, The Trader's Edge, with your host, Steve Rhodes.
And he's picked out a landing spot that is a good 25 feet above the hull.
There's a good chance he doesn't get this inside the Marco's ball.
Well, here it comes. Oh, my goodness. Have you seen anything like that? This guy's pretty good.
Now, the author of Mastering Probability, Steve Rhodes.
Good morning, all you wonderful money masters, treasure hunters. And where is that Santa Claus rally? Oh, came in strong yesterday, but was that a one-day wonder? Well, we'll find out, folks, right now. You've got the futures pretty much flat, and, that's after the Dow being up 337 points. And thanks so much for joining me. This is absolutely my favorite thing to do. It's certainly my favorite thing to do when I am back on my way to health. So I think I've just got maybe another day or so to kick this thing, and we'll be all set. So, it's going to be a wonderful Wednesday. Hope you're off to a great start in your day. You absolutely should be. And for all you folks listening on the West Coast, thanks so much for doing that. If you're picking this up on the archive played up in New Hampshire at 12 noon, we really do appreciate you listening. And you can always follow us on TigerTV, folks. Just go to the homepage at TFNN.com. And what you will see is a button for TigerTV. For those of you listening in on your device, you can now watch us on your device. So you can actually see the actual show. You can see the charts. You can see what it is that I've got on my screen. Over on the right side of the homepage at TFNN.com, you'll see a little button, a little area that's cordoned off with some red dots, if you will. You click on that and, in fact, just save it to your device, whether it's your Android device, whether it's your iPhone, iPad, Google Pad, if there is such a thing out there, and because you want to be able to watch us live. And if you're catching the archive, if you're just listening to the audio, you can always catch this show on Channel 15. I believe it's Channel 15. And, and the reason that you want to do that is because of how your brain processes things. Your brain processes 20% of what your brain processes is audio, and 20% is visual. But when you combine the two, folks, you pick up an extra 10%, and that's really so important. That might be that 10%, that might be that little difference where that little light bulb goes on and says, now I get it. Because we're going to talk about Fibonacci retracement areas. We're going to show you how that 0.618 works all the time. In fact, if you're ever in Clearwater, we want you to stop by here, come up, shake our hands, maybe wait just for a few days till Tom and I are back on the mend, if you will, because we certainly don't want to be passing out our germs or be responsible for anybody over the holiday weekends, if you will, that we've got coming up. We don't want anybody catching what it is, the crud that we've got, although I do hear it is going around now. Hopefully you tuned in yesterday, and it's already Wednesday. Amazing how fast time flies, and Monday as well, and last Friday. I talk about, decision making. Yesterday, what I really focused on, and I did on Tuesday, on Monday as well, was really the power of focus. Especially while I was dealing with trying to control the urge to cough, the urge to sneeze, if you will, and totally shifting my focus. Now, yesterday, what I did was I told you what it was that I was doing during the show on Monday. Because I absolutely, when I first started the show, if you listen to that archive, you'll hear me in my mind all of a sudden start focusing on what was naturally going on inside my system, which was not going to be for a very pleasant show. It was, in fact, there was a thought that came across my mind. I might need to go grab Tom and have him come in here and do that 9 o'clock hour. But what I did was I shifted my entire focus into areas that were pillars of strength, if you will. And I shared those with you yesterday. I shared those because I talked about my 3 children. I talked about I've got several, but some specific life experiences where I can go back and I can take a look at different areas of strength in each of them that help me to be able to immediately change my state. Now, the reason that I did that, and I asked you to write some things down or go back and take a look at some events in your life, I used my 3 friends. I used my best friend, who was in Vietnam, and the stories that he shared with me, and the decision-making process, the life-changing decision-making processes that he had to go through, because, folks, there are certain moments that absolutely will shape your destiny forever. And I hope that we can experience some of those moments here together, because my real mission is to help you shape your destiny. My real mission is not just to inspire you, not that inspiration isn't bad, not that it isn't nice, but it's not necessarily long-lasting. What I really want to do is I want to change your life. I don't want to change it. I want you to change your life. That's if you're looking to be able to change your life, or you're looking for another level. I want to be maybe that inspiration behind doing that. I want you to be able to find lasting change, not momentary inspiration. And so when I took a look at, but there are moments of inspiration that absolutely can change your state, so that whenever decision-making process, you are coming from an area of strength. And that's really what it's all about, because if you go back and you take a look at the decisions in your life, I will bet you, I'll guarantee you that when you take a look at the decisions you made when you had the most amount of fear, if you could relive that moment over again, you would have done things differently. Wouldn't you? If you agree with me, raise your hand and say, I know that's how it works. And what's so cool about that, and the importance of that, is when we are trading these markets where you've got volatility. Oh, you talk about volatility. If you were up at 5 o'clock this morning, 5:20, you would have seen volatility jumping out of your socks, if you will. And so and you shouldn't be scared about that. You're afraid about that. You shouldn't have fear about that. That's just false evidence appearing real. We'll teach you how to take advantage of that volatility. But what I don't want you to do is come from a place of fear. Now, why was it that I was sharing with you, if you just think about this for a moment, why was it that I was sharing with you inspirational moments from individuals that absolutely have an impact in my life? Why was I doing that? Why did I ask you to do that? In fact, why did I ask you to, last week, as you were sending out holiday cards, if you will, Hanukkah cards, Christmas cards, Happy New Year cards, whatever it is, I asked you to stop and sit down, and whoever you were sending the card to, just for a moment, recognize something great within inside that person. Why did I have you focus on somebody else as opposed to yourself? When you take a look at the life experiences that I shared with you about my 3 kids, about John, the reason is, folks, is because oftentimes what you see, the best in others, it's absolutely just a reflection of who you are or who it is you want to become. That's why. So when you take a look at those experiences, if you did that, if you didn't do this, go through this process. Because you want to be able to, you're going to be dealing with, if you're trading these markets, I promise you're going to be dealing with moments of fear and greed. And at that time, when you see that, you need to be able to put yourself into a peak mental and physical state. So I'm giving you strategies. I'm giving you tools. I'm giving you tools that the successful folks out there that you watch, whether it's in sports, in business, whatever it is, folks that you think are doing something that you couldn't do, the reality is you can do it. You have the ability to have unstoppable success. And what I want to be able to do is give you the strategies. And that is one of the strategies. So take a look at those incidents, inspirational moments that actually can change you in a second and have you coming from an area of strength. Because remember I said yesterday, maybe you don't, but what I did share with you yesterday is you can't move somebody else until you move yourself. And in this line of work that we're in, where we're talking about the money business, where we're talking about one man, one woman armies, you need to be able to move yourself. And so I'm giving you strategies that will absolutely help you do that. So it's not too late to recognize the best in others. In fact, if you've already sent cards or you're not sending cards and you're going to be attending a party or whatever it is, just stop for a moment. Just stop for a moment. Watch how you can change somebody's focus by just simply honoring them, by letting them know, I really like the way you do this or do that, or I'm really grateful, to have you in my life for this reason or for that reason. Give them that gift. The reality is you'll be giving yourself such a gift, and you'll be able to do it almost from the standpoint of understanding how you could actually move others. Don't do it where it's where you don't really mean it on the inside, but just stop for a second You already know, look, people have rituals and routines, so you probably already know the folks that are going to come into your life, family, friends, others, with regard to the different parties that you're going to be attending, whether it's a New Year's party, a Christmas, whatever it might be. Whatever it might be, you already can probably replay it. Probably each year, you eat similar foods, you do similar things, you have those routines. All I want you to do is add one little thing to your routine, and you can just kind of step back. Just step back and watch how that impacts someone and how they feel. Actually, it'll totally change the dynamic of your relationship, which will be really great, but appreciate the best in somebody else. What you'll see is that's really a reflection of who you are, folks. So, anyways, right now we've got Santa, who is over my left shoulder, and Santa is counting all of that currency. You know, and at 5:20 this morning, what Santa was doing was apparently, I think, Santa was selling euros, okay, because there were people out there that were buying euros. In fact, if we go take a look at the currency out here, I'll go ahead and pull up the euro contract. And what you'll see, you know, I talk about the importance of understanding the sacred geometry between swing points. What's a swing point? A swing point, folks, is where you see a directional change in the market. And when you're taking a look at this chart here, this is the Euro daily chart, you're going to see that there was a directional change in the market that took place right here, December 2nd, right when the euro was trading up. The high on that was 1.35476. Change in the market moved all the way down, moved down here to this date here on December 14th, and we saw a directional change. So from top to bottom, the bottom of that December 14th area is 1.29449. What we do is we just simply take that incredible tool, that retracement ruler that we have, and we just simply go from top to bottom, and we pay attention to the first level there. That's that 0.382 area. That's a level when you start to retrace that you're normally going to go to almost 100% of the time. Imagine knowing that and being able to put on that trade, whether you're trading currency or you're trading ETFs or you're trading a stock, these patterns, they exist out there. What did the euro do, though? The euro got up there here, got up to this level, which was in the 131,751. It actually got up to a high of 131,974. And look at how the euro has backed off. The euro has not only backed off, it's come back into that October 14th swing point. What should it have done? Well, let's go take a look at just simply, let's blow this up a little bit more. Let's go from the, let's take that retracement ruler. Let's go from the low of December 14th. Let's go to the high that was made intraday here this morning at about 5:20, 5:10. And what you will see is that the 0.618 area is where it came back down to. So we have the euro making these 618 bounces. We got to dig down a little further. We got to take a look at intraday charts. Anyways, it is absolutely a pleasure to be here with you. Hope you're having a great day. We'll be back in just a few.
Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
X-Story Gold Mines, an NYSE Amex-listed company trading under the symbol XG, is slated to be the newest gold-silver producer in Argentina. X-Story is forecast to produce more than $250 million in bullion annually, beginning in 2013, at a cash cost of less than $200 for each ounce of gold produced. That forecast will make X-Story one of the highest margin operators in South America and a sector leader in the mining industry. X-Story has $50 million in its treasury, having spent over $60 million to date on drilling and engineering. The ultimate size of its Argentina discovery could be determined by year-end as results from the 6 drills operating at the site are fully assessed. To find out more about X-Story Gold Mines and their exciting growth potential, click on their banner on the front page of TFNN.com or check them out on the NYSE Amex under the symbol XG.
TFNN is proud to bring you the cutting edge of investment newsletters. Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Ken is a top-down investor who lets price and volume in the major stock indices tell him when to be in the market and when to be out. By using his unique blend of fundamental and technical analysis, Ken will protect your hard-earned capital while realizing breakout gains. Go to TFNN.com today, click Investment Newsletters, and get Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks free for 2 weeks.
Hi folks, Steve Rhodes here. Tom O'Brien and I need your help. Together, Let's change the cash for gold industry once and for all. Now is the time to unleash the game changer, and that's you, folks. We've all seen the power of viral marketing. It's overthrown dictators, and now it's time to rid the thieves in this cash for gold industry. Together, we can change this industry in a heartbeat. You know about our industry-leading payouts, our free tools, our video valuation, and the education that we provide to help folks value their jewelry. Tom and I are experts and the industry's most trusted team. Please join us now by spreading the word to your entire email list. We'll pay you 5% of the total payout, which on average would be $50 per transaction. 100 transactions is $5,000 in your pocket. We'd rather put our marketing dollars in your pocket and more money in your referrals pocket. Go to TigerMetalExchange.com and click on the Become a Partner button to join our team. Let's start a revolution, folks. We can't do it without you. TigerMetalExchange.com, the only click you need to make.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to TFNN.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
Give the gift of silver this holiday season. TFNN and Great Panther Silver want to give you the gift of silver. From now until December 30th, TFNN will hold a drawing once a day, 5 days a week, business days only, and one lucky entrant will receive one of these beautiful coins that we will mail to whomever you desire. Winning one of these extraordinary coins could not be easier. There's no contest and no gimmicks, just a simple drawing allowing you to give the gift of silver this holiday season. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details. This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Don't forget, you can test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. If you go take a quick spin around the world, you got the DAX is flat right now. That has been up, down, all around. And the FTSE is down 20 points. You had the Shanghai continues to get shanghaied, if you will, down 26 points. You had the Hang Seng up 336 points. Nikkei up 123 points. Two big moves in there. We'll go take a look at that. But first, I want to be able to, give you a gift. This is a gift, no strings attached. Sometimes you don't even know what it is that you need in your life when it comes to trading or investing. If you are trading anything, well, not anything. If you're trading ETFs and stocks at this stage, what I want you to have is I want you to have the position size calculator. And you can have this. It's absolutely free. I want you to have it for at least the next 30 days here. And the way you do it, if you're looking at my screen here, you can see I'm at the TFNN homepage. And right over in the carousel where my cursor is, you're going to see the power of position size. And I want you to click on that. There's a Learn More button here. What will pop up on the screen is some additional information about it. You can actually watch the video that will teach you how to use the position size calculator. We'll let you know why you should be using the position size calculator. If you're not determining your position size when you enter a trade, you are doing yourself a disservice. Don't do that, because that is, when you talk about being able to accumulate wealth, this is a tactic. This is a strategy that you absolutely need to understand. If you have ever had the problem of getting stopped out too early, raise your hand, say aye. Well, if you've done that, this tool will help you to understand how to avoid that trap. This will teach you how to make sure your stops are outside of the daily volatility. Would you agree that these markets are a little volatile? There's nothing wrong with that, because you can make a ton of money. But you want to make sure that you've got your stops outside of harm's way. And when they do get taken out, they get taken out because the trading decision you made was wrong. Now, for those of you that already know how to use it because you've been watching all along here and you've seen it, you can just click right here, and then there's just a couple more things that you have to do, and the position size calculator will be on your members page. And all you have to do, if you're not a member, then just simply come over to the homepage of TFNN, and you'll see over in the right-hand side, you will see, I'm going to go ahead and click on that here in a moment. You'll see just become a member. It's a real easy thing to do. I didn't even have to do that. It's right here. Become a member. It's an easy thing to do. No cost to do it. And it's all about being able to help you understand what's going on in the market, what type of volatility it is, what it's going to give you, folks. It's going to give you that position size calculator. What is that here? Let me show you what that is real quickly. The position size calculator looks just like this. Where is that? Good question. I think it's this one right here, this button. Oh, yeah, there we go. And so what you would be doing here, folks, it's so important. Let's say you decided you wanted to invest in, what do you want to buy today? What do you want to buy? Somebody wanted to buy Hanson Natural. So we got the symbol on that is HANS. And, folks, Hanson Natural, those are the guys that make those Monster energy drinks. I've never actually tasted one or had one. How about you? And so that is a stock. You can see you got a little pull-down menu here, and the pull-down menu is meant, are you trading an index ETF, which might be like the diamonds, the small caps, the IWM, or are you trading a stock, or are you trading a sub-index? A sub-index would be like the XLF, would be the XLE, a sector within the index, if you will. In this case here, we know that Hanson Natural is a stock. Are you going long or short? Because you can use this tool either to go long, which we call bullish, or short, which we call bearish. Let's say we're going to go long this, and then you simply are going to put in your trading capital. How much trading capital? Well, I'm just simply going to put in $100,000. I know most of you are trading somewhere in that range or more. What's the risk that you want to take? I want to teach you about the importance of only taking 1% risk. This automatically calculates. This automatically tells us on an average daily of the last 10 days, Hanson Natural from high to low has gone $2.49. That's so important because when you are placing your stops, even though you think a stop should stop right there, but it doesn't. If your stop is too tight, then what happens? You get bang, you get whammoed, you get taken out. And how about when it turns the other way? You see, you and I, we can't control where the markets go. All we can control is what we risk, what we invest, and how it is that we do that, and the strategy behind this. This tool will absolutely help you tremendously. It'll keep you making sure that you're trading the right amount. Most people say, how is it that I can only risk 1%? And yet on your trading system right now, you've got it where you're going to make annually about 72%. Well, this is a part of that tool, folks, and I'll share that with you, too, as well. All you're going to do is put in your entry price. If you're going to be buying Hanson, it's probably about $95 right now. Where's that going? It's going to the moon. It's going to 150. Hit that calculate button, folks, and when you come all the way up to the top here, what it's going to do, it's going to tell you exactly how many shares of Hanson Natural you should be buying. Here it is, folks. Anyways, 877-927-6648. We'll be right back.
Folks, this is Tom O'Brien. If you want to get great trade setups in equity as well as the option market, come over to TFNN.com and test drive my daily newsletter, Market Insights, for 2 weeks absolutely free. Each trade setup comes with a profit projection as well as stop placement. Included in Market Insights is a Twitter alert service. This allows you to take advantage of intraday setups. Volatility is back in the markets. What does that mean to you? To me, it spells short-term opportunity each and every day. The days of trending up on lighter volume are gone. We have come off the highs with volume across the globe. Don't get caught in a complacency trap. Many of the indices have given back 2 months of trading in 1 week. We have a trader's market. You can take advantage of this trader's market by test driving my daily newsletter, Market Insights, free for 2 weeks. Market Insights will give you the edge you're looking for in the markets. Go to TFNN.com, under newsletter, hit the Market Insight tab for your 2-week free test drive right here, right now.
Homeowners, did you know a burglar could break into your home and get away in just 5 minutes? A locked door may not be enough to keep a thief out of your home. Think about what you can lose, and then think about this. Now you can get a free security system monitored by ADT, the leader in home security. Pick up your phone now and get free hardware, free medical and fire alert, and free activation. It's an $850 value. Just call Protect Your Home, your authorized ADT dealer, at 1-800-949-8207. You'll get 24-hour protection, and there's no cost for parts or activation. So call now about a free security system monitored by ADT. Call 1-800-949-8207. $99 installation charge. 36-month monitoring agreement at $35.99 a month. Call for terms and conditions to this offer and protect your home license numbers. Call now. 1-800-949-8207. That's 1-800-949-8207.
Did you know that the price of gold is up over 24% this year, while the GDX, the Market Vectors Gold Miners ETF, is actually down 1.4% this year? Not all gold stocks are created equal, and not all gold stocks move with the price of gold. In October, Tom O'Brien recommended a buy of FCX in his gold report, and only 6 trading days later advised his clients to close the position, profiting almost 22% in this one trade. During the same 6 trading days, the price of gold was barely up 5%. Tom O'Brien's weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, gives investors the inside edge they need to profit in this gold market. Each Monday morning, Tom issues a gold market update at around 9:30 a.m., then issues a full report each Tuesday afternoon. For as low as $75 per month, you can gain access to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. To order your gold report with a free 30-day trial subscription, log on to tfnn.com today or call 877-518-9190.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes a carefully selected portfolio can lower your volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and a Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angelo O'Brien, financial advisor and certified financial planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars and we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
And we're off to the races. You've got the Dow down 22 points. S&P down about 3. Composite down 19. Small caps leading the... No, small caps not leading the charge on the way down. It's the composite leading the charge down 0.75%. The small caps down 4 points. The New York Stock Exchange pretty much flat right now. NDX down 20 points as well. And what I've got up on my screen here is the ES Mini. This is the S&P futures contract. Let's take a look at that first. And what you can see that what I want to point out to you here is that yesterday's action was very powerful. Now, very powerful from the standpoint if you're taking a look at Japanese candlestick formation, which I always do. It's very helpful to understand what's the meaning behind yesterday's move. Where can you find areas of support and resistance? And what I want to show you is that yesterday, not only did we have that long-range bar coming off the bottom, slicing right through that 0.382 just before it got to the 0.618 retracement of the move down between those swing points. That the 618 area would have been 1240.31. You can see we got up there. Now, what you can take a look at is this engulfed 1 candle, 2 candles, 3 candles, 4 candles, 5 candles, engulfed the entire body of the last 5 trading sessions. What that should have said, folks, was that the ES Mini was on its way, not just to the 0.786 area, but at least back to the top of the swing point here on December 7th. Because when you have a bullish engulfing, that's what that is called, folks. When you have a bullish engulfing with that, when you engulf that many candles to the left side, folks, that is saying that there should be some real power. Well, what are we seeing right now? We are seeing that what did the ES Mini do overnight? Well, it got to the 0.618. That was an absolute given with regard to having that bullish engulfing, with regard to that type of power moving up there. It got almost to the 0.786 retracement. 0.786 would have been 1252. It got up to a high of 1249. It did that at about 5:20 this morning. And then what did it do? Well, everybody digested. What was amazing to me, because I was up, I was watching, I was on the charts, was digesting the information that was being spit out there, because I did happen to have the television on at the same time the charts, knew the ECB was going to be announcing something. And when they announced it, I was like, this is not the right reaction. There's no way. This didn't make any sense to me. And sure enough, as soon as the smart money figured that out, well, they figured that out early on. They were selling into it all the way up, and folks, and what we have seen here is a huge reversal. Now we're trading inside yesterday's candle. We close inside this. What this is communicating to us is that it's at least going to go back and it's going to test the support area. Where would the support area here? The support area, when you have a bullish engulfing like that, is going to be the lowest low of the group of candles, if you will, that it has engulfed. That's going to be the session here from Monday, the 19th. And so the low there is 1195.50. So you're going to want to watch that area. That'll be real important because that will be support. So that's on the ES Mini. I simply wanted to be able to point that out to you. If we take a quick spin around the world, we take a look at the DAX, see what the DAX did as well. The DAX was doing exactly what we would have described to you that it should do. You guys could actually fill in for me, do the show on just simply 618-786-0382 retracements. And if you can't just yet, you will be able to. I'm going to be able to teach you these. If you take a look at going from the high to the low, the high here on the DAX, December 5th, that was trading out at 61.70. The low out here coming into December 20th, that was yesterday, low of 56.37. You take that retracement ruler, and you can see the 0.618, where it actually got to was a high of 59.65. Folks, the 618 is 59.66. You got to love this stuff. And I love you. Thanks for being here. We'll be right back, 877-927-6648.
Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
Give the gift of silver. This holiday season, TFNN and Great Panther Silver want to give you the gift of silver. From now until December 30th, TFNN will hold a drawing once a day, 5 days a week, business days only. And one lucky entrant will receive one of these beautiful coins that we will mail to whomever you desire. Winning one of these extraordinary coins could not be easier. There's no contest and no gimmicks. Just a simple drawing, allowing you to give the gift of silver this holiday season. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, co-host of The Money Masters with Tom O'Brien, seen daily at TFNN.com, author of Mastering Probabilities, a daily investment and trading newsletter, and teacher of the money game. Studies show that 3 out of 5 people are afraid for their life in trading these markets, and the number one reason given is fear of loss. Look, fear stands for false evidence appearing real, and the money game proves it. Lesson number 1, don't risk more than 1% of your trading capital on any trade. Why, you ask? Because 35 trades in a row where you risk 50 cents and make $1 are all you need to double your trading capital, versus the 230 losing trades in a row you would need to bring your balance to $100. Let me teach you more about the money game risk-free for 30 days. Go to the homepage of TFNN.com and click on my name, Steve Rhodes, for your 30-day risk-free trial. You were born to be a money master, and I'll teach you how. At Tiger Metal Exchange, we pay you more for converting your jewelry to cash.
Let's go to Brian in New Jersey. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, just want to let you know I did give you some jewelry. My jeweler offered me about $650, but you get a check in the mail tomorrow for about $1,200.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, it's all about honesty when converting your jewelry to cash.
Okay, let's go to Paul in Florida first. Hey, Paul, what's going on?
I want to commend you on the Tiger Metal Exchange. I just did a deal with you guys the other day.
Oh, good.
And very happy.
Well, I appreciate it. Now, Did you sell us jewelry or did you buy coins off us?
Yeah, I sold you jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What we waited at was less than you guys said, so, you're totally honest.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we give you the tools to value your gold, and it's absolutely free. Call 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. We've created the easiest, safest, and most honest cash for gold process. Tiger Metal Exchange. It's the only call you need to make.
Here's what people are saying about Tiger TV.
Let's go to John in Tampa. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
A wonderful day. I love your Tiger TV. I watch it every day. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, man, I appreciate you out there watching it. How long have you been watching the Tiger TV?
I'm watching almost a month now, and it's wonderful.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's cool. You see the charts and everything. Thanks so much for the hard work.
Tiger TV, a great news service from TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by South American Silver Corporation. For more information, just click the South American Silver Corporation banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. And you want to stay tuned. You got a great lineup on Wednesdays. And today, following this show, Tom and I doing the Money Masters. Then we got Basil Chapman in the on-deck circle. Larry Pesavento ready to homer and hit Basil Lynn. Then we got David White from 3 to 4. He's going to be playing baseball, too. And he's going to go ahead and knock in a grand slammer right for Tom O'Brien, who's going to be taking us home from 4 to 6. Now, if you're taking a look at my screens here, and I just simply want to show you, this is broken down into, might be a little bit difficult to read, but that's okay. What I want you to do is, I like to be able to teach you. Now, this is the 9 different sectors inside the S&P. You've got the healthcare, the industrial, and just to give you an idea, the healthcare is XLV. The industrial is the XLI. The financial is the XLF. Kind of neat how they've done that. F for financial, I industrial, healthcare. I don't know what the V was for, so somebody will have to tell me that one. The XLE for energy, the XLY for consumer discretionary, the XLB for materials, the XLU for the utilities, the XLP for the consumer staples, the XLK for the technology. Now, inside each of these, folks, and I showed you how to do it several weeks ago. I don't want to go through that again right now. But if you just simply go to the Spiders Trust website, you can easily download. It's up to date. Every day it's updated with regard to what the holdings are in there. You can sort that from high to low so that you can dig down inside here. Why do I have that up? And why are there some red lines there? Well, the red lines, folks, are showing us the swing points, if you will, going back to that November 25th. That was the Friday that we came back from Thanksgiving. And those made swing points. Almost each of these ETFs made their swing point low on that day. The red lines, just simply so that I can take a quick glance and see what's working and what's not working. And if you take a look at that screen, what you'll notice the materials are all the way back. It come all the way back on Monday to that area. The energy had come all the way back to that November 25th area. Nothing else had come all the way back there. That was showing you where the weakness was. So if you were looking for an area to short, and there was a bounce that was coming in, potentially, okay? We certainly had a bounce yesterday. I mean, right now you got the Dow off 52. Where would you be looking to go ahead and place a short position? When you go short, you want to find weakness. Would you have chosen the healthcare area to go short? Look at the healthcare. Healthcare isn't even gotten close to the low from November 25th. In fact, it's trading up out towards its highs out here, if you will. Right now, it is trading at 34.17. If there was going to be this Santa Claus rally, what happened? What happened to Santa? It only lasted one day. Well, of course, it's not over, right? We got till Friday, if you will. But so far, Santa Claus rally has been a one-day wonder. But if it was going to rally, would you want to take a look at the healthcare area? Wouldn't you want to take a look at someplace where you're up towards those tops, if you will? Just something to think about. Now, I just want to answer, a couple questions. I want to, folks to really understand that 1% rule. That's one of the strategies that I use for each of my clients. It's one of the strategies that I want to be able to teach you. It's one of the strategies that I want you to learn by going over to the homepage of TFNN, signing up for that position size calculator so that it's on your members page. Watch the video. It's yours. It's free. I want you to do it. I want you to understand the average true range. It'll be so helpful when you start taking a look at how it is that you're placing trades and making sure that you haven't over-leveraged yourself. And this is my updated table. And what I want to show you here is the results have been good. Some people say they've been outstanding. I think the results they've been good. I know that the results can be better. these are the results that I've got from the beginning of starting the newsletter. So we got 5 months, if you will, 75 trades in 5 months. That's why I say over a 12-month period of time, we'll do, on average, 150 trades. And I wanted to teach you how to build this expectancy table for your system. It's not necessary, and the easiest way for me to be able to teach you how to do it for your system is show you how I do it for my system so that my clients know each and every day exactly where we're at, whether they're new clients that are coming on as they do each day, or folks that have been with me from the beginning. I just simply want them to understand about not just this trading system, but everything else they do. That's what you need to do. It's a little bit of work. Once you have it done, it becomes very easy to maintain. You're just simply breaking your trades into 3 areas. Controllable, that's where you risk whatever it is you risk, 0.5%, 1%. You're uncontrollable, where your stops get jumped. That happens. In this case here, stops are getting jumped about 5% of the time. I've risked $1, lost $1.46. That's what really these numbers mean here. 28% of the time, I've had a losing trade. We risked $1, but only lost 75 cents. Why? Because we adjust our stops. Heck, we were the first ones that were short when we we converted our shorts to longs. And we were in the TNA for 3-4 days. We ended up getting stopped out because I had moved the stop out. That meant that we missed yesterday's rally. Bummer. I hate missing out on a good trade, especially when we were in it. But we protected ourselves. We actually had no loss, and I can get into a trade and have no loss. That's a good thing. The Santa Claus rally really should have started sooner than it did yesterday. And so I want you to understand that this is only risking 1% of the trading capital. That's why I want you to understand how to use that position size tool. I'm not really playing with you. I'm just trying to help you really use a tool that will improve your trading and will help you to do what you can to limit your risk inside the market. Not only did this system here miss yesterday's trades, I missed the big move up from the bottom of October. But even missing that, is that really a bummer? Sort of. It would be nice because the results would be even better than this. But even having missed that and producing this type of return, wouldn't you want to be able to trade something like that? So understand that about your trading system, folks. And if you've got an interest in this trading system, there's no better time than now to go take a look at the Tiger Dollar promotion. It is over today, and it's the easiest way to get an extra 30% on your money. And I know Tigers. I know that all the Tigers out there, they are money masters. That's really what it's all about, and you want to understand that risk. You want to understand average true stops, and you want to understand how to calculate the position size. And if you're interested in my newsletter, the reason why I love Tiger Dollars is because the reality is, with me, you're getting 255 newsletters each year. You're getting at least 26 hours of 1-hour training sessions every other week. In fact, I've got one today for all of my clients. You've got access to me by my phone. And folks, basically with Tiger Dollars, it's costing you $4 a day. $4 a day. Trading days. We're not talking, the holidays or what have you. $4 to be able to give you those type of results. Give it a thought, folks. 877-927-6648. We'll be right back.
Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
As Tom says, go long, America. Now you can join TFNN and Barnes & Noble to keep money in your community. Purchase Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, your ultimate trading mastery system, before December 31st from your local Barnes & Noble store. And you will be given access to not just one, but 2 exceptional archived courses. Tiger Scaling, the Tiger Butterfly, and Gartley. The Art of Timing the Trade is more than just a book. It's an educational journey that will help you understand the Wall Street greed cycle and learn how to recognize profit from genuine price moves. So, for the cost of just under $30, you will receive in excess of $300 in trading education from Tom O'Brien, TFNN, and Barnes & Noble. And you will be helping to support an important local business, your local bookstore. If you do not have a Barnes & Noble in your community, then go to your local bookstore. We'll be sure to work with them to keep your purchase local. So let's support our local businesses. Keep money in your community and get a great education. But be sure to act now, because you have until December 31st to take advantage of this opportunity. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details.
Would you like to discover the next great tech stock? David White, TFNN's technology guru, has just launched his new newsletter, The Technology Insider. In his newsletter, David will be looking for those shining stars that may turn into the next Apple, Microsoft, or Cisco. David combines his technology background as a software programmer with his market skills as a successful professional trader to give you this unique newsletter. We're on the verge of the next great tech run. With the Technology Insider, you'll be in front of the run-up and not lagging behind. David is developing a long-term investment portfolio. Therefore, we're only offering the Technology Insider as an annual subscription with a remarkable price of only $395. That's right, for a little over $1 a day, you'll receive the fundamental technology wisdom and technical trading skills of the Technology Insider David White. What are you waiting for? Go to the front of TFNN.com, click on the link on the front page, sign up for your 2-week free trial, and become a Technology Insider today.
Put the power of the Chapman Wave methodology to work for you. No matter what market you trade, what time frame you trade in, or your trading style, the Opening Call, Basil Chapman's daily market newsletter, is bursting with the information and trades you need to become a more successful trader.
I've been using Basil Chapman's Chapman Wave methodology for several years now. His Chapman Wave can be used for any time period for not only equities, but futures, currencies, commodities. I've been also a subscriber of his Opening Call, which I find an invaluable tool to help me analyze the potential of the market each day. He gives you opportunities to go short and long. It includes recommendations on stocks. I strongly recommend people using the Chapman Wave, and I very, very strongly support the use of his Opening Call.
To find out more about Basil Chapman and his Chapman Wave methodology, and to get your 2-week free trial of the Opening Call, a $64 value, visit TFNN.com today.
Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Rand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes as they teach you the art of mastering money when it comes to your trading and investing. The Money Masters, next on TFNN.
It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. You get the Dow off 39 points. The S&P's off about 5. Composite down 34. Small caps down 5 as well. Still got some red, if you will, on the DAX and the FTSE. And, boy, a Christmas gift was delivered to all those folks that own Delphi Financial. The ticker symbol on that is DFG. Those folks went to sleep last night. Their stock was worth $25. When they woke up this morning, right now, trading out at $43. That's a pretty nice Christmas present. I would say Santa delivered on that one. If we take a look at what's popping and what's dropping, what we also have popping out there is Shaw Group. The ticker symbol on that is SHAW. I didn't check to see what the news was behind Shaw, but you can see that has gapped up nicely here. Let's take a look at that. You can see right now it is trading out at 25 and change here. Give me a second here. Right now it's trading out at, where is that? 25.17 at the moment. And it's taking, now let's take a look. It's trading over its swing highs. So the swing highs that we've got out here that is contending with, no, I guess it's not over the high. So where it's coming into actually is a swing high from November 4th, has 886,000. The high there is 25.36. Let's see, did we get up over that today? We did. It's, nope, 25.28. Already done 385,000, so it should have enough juice to take out that swing point, if you will. If we take a look at the swing point from November 30th, you got 2 million shares. So you got 2 million shares there. You know, we'll have to watch Shaw Group, see how this thing trades here. You know, not a bad-looking chart. What is it coming into? It's coming into, let's see here. Where's the downdraft? Okay, there we go. So here where Shaw Group is headed to, it's trying to get to the low of 28.39. You can see it had 7.8 million shares on a little bit of a downdraft there. It's gone sideways here for a bit, trying to get up outside this range. If it doesn't, what's going to happen? It's going to go back and it's going to close that window. It's going to go ahead and close that gap. So, watch the Shaw Group, watch the action on that. If we take a look at what's dropping, well, we've got CRM. That is Salesforce.com software. Right now you can see how this thing is gapped down. And let me get rid of some of the stuff that is on here. There we go. I guess got rid of everything. Now that thing has, that is completing it's got the volume. Let's take a look here. So we got this swing point right here from November 25th. Well, we know that swing point doesn't have any volume. That was a Friday after Thanksgiving. I thought I was going to get through the whole show without coughing. 1.8 million shares. Got to change my focus right now. There we go. And so what we had there was a low of 103.38. 1.8 million shares so far today. You've done 2 million shares, so you've taken that out. You are outside the lower half of this range here. Let's go see, where is CRM headed? Where is this headed? Let's put this on a weekly chart. Let's go find the volume out there as we're hunting for treasures. Oh, boy. Let's see. This thing has got some problems, doesn't it? It's got some problems right now. What it's doing, if you take a look at the October 8th, 2010 area, you had 31 million shares. This is on the weekly basis. Low on that is 97.92. You're trading below that. If you take a look at swing points, where's the next piece of volume out here, folks? Next piece of volume of information that we can really take a look at is going to be on the September 12th, 2008. We're talking 58.10. So now let's take that wonderful retracement ruler that we've got from the low on the weekly all the way up to the high that this thing made up here, and let's see what we have. What is it that we have at that area? Can you believe that, folks? We got the .786 just hanging out there. Thanks for hanging out with me, folks. Absolutely love being here with you. Stay tuned. Tom and I will be up for the Money Masters. Then you got Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, David White from 3 to 4, taking Tom home from 4 to 6. Have a safe day, folks. Dow's down 53. We'll be back in about 8-9 minutes.